All right, so we are live. I am doing this a little bit differently tonight, guys. I have this fancy setup, so if you are on, let me know down in the chat if you're able to see me, and yeah, let's get this thing going. So hopefully this is a little bit different. I'm doing it from the computer, and yeah, I wanted to try this out. So I think this is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can put some headphones on so that I can hear what you guys are hearing. Let me know if the audio is okay, because again, this is my first time using the computer, so I just want to make sure you guys are able to hear me and everything is good. So hello Cheryl, hello. Hello. This is cool because I can actually like type on here now. This is cool. All right, I'm excited to get this live stream up. Hopefully the audio is pretty crispy too. I have this. Oh, okay. Sound should be back now, guys. It looks like I unplugged the microphone. Okay, sound should be back now, guys. It looks like I unplugged the microphone. I'm getting a little too excited, I think, with my new setup here that I unplugged the microphone. So here we go. We're good. My fault, guys. This is so cool. This is so cool how I can do this. I'm going to try this other thing here. Let's see if the chat shows up. Okay, it says chat is unavailable. I wonder why it won't show up. Let me try something else here. Pop out chat. It's supposed to pop up, but I don't know. May not be able to get it to work. There it is. Aha. All right. Look at that. How fancy is this? Oh man, this is dope. This is dope. All right. So we are rolling here, guys. Let's see. I got some cool stuff in mind. I have a little whiteboard that I can set up and everything, and yeah, this is cool. So let's see. Scroll through the chat here. Give us a grasshopper update. They're not too bad actually over here in Henderson. I've seen a couple of them. Like, they're around. They're definitely here, but they're not that bad. I didn't really see as many today. I think because of the rain and everything, they weren't around tonight. I went and did a walk around the lake and went to the gas station. Went and got some snacks earlier. Got this little drink here. And didn't really see any of the grasshoppers. So I don't know if they were just hiding because of the rain or what. But hello, what's up, everybody? Hey, Serena. Hello, Gabby. Sugar Plum, what's up? Cheryl, you must have got some new stuff. I've actually had this stuff. I just did not know how to use it with YouTube, because the thing on the phone, like YouTube Live, lets you, on your phone, it's super easy. Like, you literally just click a button. So like, if I wanted to go live on the phone, I just click the live button up in the top and it connects. With you're doing it on the computer, you have to download this extra software and all this stuff, but there's a lot more customization, as you can see. All this cool stuff here. So there's the chat. I want to see how this looks on the phone for you guys. I'm just curious. Let's see. Nice. Hell yeah, this looks fucking cool. Probably gonna get demonetized for that. But yeah, this looks cool. All right, so let's see. Let's go through the chat, guys. I'm kind of getting excited here. Susan, what's up, Susan? Jackson, Greg. What's up, King? King is always on here. King is an OG. King is always on. Only 90 degrees now. Yeah, today was really nice because it rained. It rained for about 30 minutes to an hour earlier. It rained while I was at the gym here at the community, so it wasn't too inconvenient. But yeah, it rained today, so that was interesting. There was like a flash flood warning and everything. It wasn't too bad, but. Gonna be in Vegas in 3 to 4 days. Girlfriend will not be happy with any locusts. They'll probably still be around. They're saying that they're supposed to be here for a few weeks, so we'll see what happens with that. What are you drinking? This is actually just a energy drink. 3D is the name of it. So 3D energy. What's up, Waylon? Damn, you guys are active in the chat. This is cool. Everybody's on here. Let's see. Siren says no sound. Are you guys able to hear me? I know earlier there was some issues with the microphone, but now it should be good. So if you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat because I have one person saying that there's no sound. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. All right, so it looks like the sound is good. So Siren, Muscle, you may have your sound off or your phone on silent or something, but looks like the sound is fine. So double check that and then you'll be good. Let's see. Are you Cuban descent? No, I am Puerto Rican and Italian. You said you're going to get a dog. Don't get a French Bulldog. They have a lot of health issues. Yeah, I know they have a lot of health issues. I've just always wanted one for a very long time, but I would like a big dog because I can actually go hiking with the dog, whereas a French Bulldog, you can't really do too much with it. They're just mostly apartment dogs. What's that, antifreeze? We have black and red grasshoppers in certain areas. Just the one. The ones here are like weird right now. They don't really bother you. They fly away as soon as you come around. They don't really bother anybody that I experienced. I haven't had any like jump on me or anything, so let's see. Last live chat, I wanted to ask what are some of your favorite albums that you could ever listen to again and again? That's a great question. Anything Eminem, Dr. Dre, those two are always good. Logic. Who else do I like? I like Mike Posner or Posner a lot, however you say his name. Post Malone is good. Quite a few. I don't really know any. I don't really have like a favorite album per se, which is weird. I know I should. All right, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Wow, you guys are active. This is awesome. Kid Kobe, what's up, man? Seems spontaneous today. Yeah, kind of. I was planning on going live last night, but I couldn't figure this whole program out. Like all of this that you see on the screen, I had to actually like make this. So I had to figure it out and I wanted to get it working before I came on. All right. Hit that like button. Yeah, if you guys are on here, definitely smash that like button if you haven't. That way more people are able to see the video and it gets out to more people and all that good stuff. So it helps. Your drink looks good. It is good. It's like it tastes like those ice pops that you used to get from the ice cream truck, like the red, white, and blue ones. Tastes exactly like that. And it actually came in a red, white, and blue can. It's back there. So We'll just valet into Green Valley Ranch. Yeah, I mean, I'm over here in Green Valley, and I haven't seen very many of the grasshoppers over here, so you should probably be fine. Digging the shiny chrome. Yep, all stainless steel here. The only thing that's not real shiny is the dishwasher is kind of... I don't know if you guys probably can't see it, but... the dishwasher is not as shiny. You can probably see it a little bit there. But, yeah, pretty good. Does your apartment have AC? Yes, that's why I have a sweater on right now. When I'm at home, I like to keep it at like 72, 73. Have a jacket on. I like to wear a jacket in the house. Sound is good. When will the Radiator Stadium be done? They say it'll be done in about a year. So my weather app says it is 87 degrees. Yeah, today was beautiful. Today the weather was actually really good because of the rain. So it probably is 87 right now. Let's see. 84. 84 right now, which is good because normally it's about 104, 105 right now at this hour. So it's going to start to cool down like after the next week or so. Usually August, mid-August starts to cool down a little bit. It'll still be in the hundreds, but it won't be like 115 usually. Let's see. I'm guessing he has AC. Yep. Has anybody ever mistaken you as a bodybuilder? No, I'm not that big. I mean, I'm built and I'm athletic, but I'm not gigantic. All right. Trying to catch up with these, man. You guys have a lot of messages tonight. This is awesome. Let's see. I heard most apartments do down there, but some, very few do. I would have to have it. Yeah, you have to have AC here. If you don't have AC here, you definitely... like, that would be unbearable. It's almost 12 a.m. here. You got to go to bed, man. Get to bed. What are you doing up? That's why I asked. He must be blasting the AC. It's on 73, 74. Not too bad. LVAC or other gym. I don't like LVAC because you have to do a year membership there. So you have to do a contract. I went to EOS, but I've been using my apartment gym. It has everything I need. And it's convenient. It's right here. So I like my apartment gym, but EOS is pretty good too. And it's only $10 a month for just a regular membership. If you want to do like guest privileges and go to any location, I think it's like $25. So that's cool. Let's see. Nice. I'd put some Malibu rum in it. I don't have any rum actually. If I'm going to ever drink, it's rum. The only thing I have right now is like this little Fireball shot that I've had for like 2 years. I don't ever drink. It's very rare that I drink. If I do, it's for like a birthday or like a holiday or with family or friends or something. It's for like a special occasion. I don't typically drink. Once in a blue moon, I'll go to the store and get a like 6-pack and just chill at the pool. But it's very rare. I do that like once a year. Puerto Rican and Italian is an awesome mix. I agree. I think I'm pretty good looking. Here's no head, no hair. It's not bad. I don't know if I really like it, but we'll see. I just like wearing a hat anyways. So I'm usually wearing a sundress and my robe or short sleeves. Past stadium today, it's looking great. Yeah, it's coming along. I passed it. I usually go by it on Fridays when I go up that way. And yeah, it's come a long way. I keep 65. Sometimes I'm freezing. You have a husky puppy. Nice. Huskies are awesome. I like huskies. Beautiful dogs. They're very loyal. I use a fan. There's no AC. I'm here in Seattle. Monochrome. You ever had Amp energy drink? Yeah, I used to drink. Amp was actually the first energy drink I ever had. I remember I used to like despise energy drinks. And then I remember I had my first energy drink when I was like 15 or 16? I remember I was at the mall. I had one and I was so hyper because I'd never had caffeine like that before. Did hit the like button. It's on this morning. They were installing some major ceiling beam at the new stadium today. Yeah, I mean, it should be done in less than 12 months, so that's cool. It's coming along really fast. Huskies left 10 degrees. Yeah. They're built for the winter, for sure. for your future dog. Thanks, Sugar. That's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. That will go in the dog fund. I actually have a separate dog fund, as funny as that is. I like to separate like my finances. So I have I have my business account, I have a savings account, checking account, I have a dog fund. I'm crazy, but that's the only way to like keep everything separate. I'll have to try EOS. Yeah, definitely do. EOS is good, man. They're all pretty new. They have a lot of nice equipment in there. They're all pretty much renovated. Some of them used to be golds, but they've renovated them, so they're updated. They're very nice. I like them. They do get a little bit busy, but they're fun. I like them. A couple of them have pools and basketball courts as well, so I love rum and tequila. Yeah, I would probably do rum is my number one. I mean, beer over anything, but I used to not be a beer person, but rum, college made me like beer. So rum, vodka, tequila. I hate whiskey. I hate gin. I'll have wine once in a while if it's like an Italian dinner, like if I'm with a girl or something. I like to drink some wine. I live in Anthem, so it's an old people's community and no gym here. I don't know what's close. You guys, I think you have... There's an EOS right on Eastern. I know the LVAC is right over there as well, but I think the EOS is actually even closer. Right over there. So check out the EOS. That's a good one too. That one used to be a Gold's, so... I got to go to bed. Commutes here are crazy. Well, good night, man. Thanks for coming on. I know I haven't been on in a while, so appreciate you coming on for a little bit. Sugar Plum, I cannot drink anything else except rum and tequila. Is that your new apartment? No, guys. This actually is the same apartment. I decided not to switch to the 2-bedroom apartment last minute. Something I really haven't talked about too much, but I did a 6-month lease extension here. So I'll be in this unit until January 31st. And I didn't want to move into the 2-bedroom because I don't know if I'm going to stay in Vegas. And I didn't want to commit to another year. I didn't want to commit to a bigger unit, start furnishing it, getting more furniture. So I may be relocating. We'll go more into detail on that later on. But I don't know for sure right now. I have some things currently going on that might bring me in a different direction, but just waiting to see what happens. So probably by the end of the year, I'll have a better idea. I think I have to give a 60-day notice here. So if I decide to move, I would need to know by December. So we'll know by December, and I'll keep you guys updated if anything. But for now, I'm here. Let's see. Is that your new apartment? You're so pretty, Sugar. Man, I'm trying to keep up with these comments today. You guys are awesome. I think having the live chat up on the screen helps a lot with the comments. So all right. If you guys haven't, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I know I instead of having the subscribe button down there on the bottom, I need to put like a thumbs up. That'd be better because most of you watching are already subscribed. Jim has an amazing view. I like your haircut. Thank you, Serena. I'm trying. Wanted to try something different. I've always done the same thing with my haircut for the most part for like ever. So what's up, Claude? What's up, LB 1993? You're already paying rent. Might as well enjoy the amenities the apartment offers, like gym or the pool. Yeah, I use all the amenities here for the most part. The only thing I don't use is we have a volleyball court. We have a dog park, which I don't have a dog yet. And we have like a pet spa. I don't use that. But I use the gym all the time. I use the free coffee. I use the conference room. I use the pool table once in a while and the ping pong table once in a while. So I definitely get my money's worth. You could pass for Mexican with the shaved head. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I didn't shave it down like all the way. There's like a little bit of hair on there. I was actually going to take a razor to it, but I didn't have a razor available. So just decided to roll with this. It's not bad. I kind of like it. It's easy to maintain. Super, super easy to maintain. What is your ethnicity? Italian and Puerto Rican. I have other things in me, other ethnicities in me, but mostly Italian and Puerto Rican. How much does rent go for in Henderson? 1 bedroom, you're going to be paying at least $1,000. At least $1,000. I've seen like $980, but the reviews on the places that I saw for that were not very good. So for here in a 1 bedroom, my rent here is $1,180. It was $1,080 last year. They just increased it to $1,180, so it's not terrible, but it is high for rent at the end of the day. It's a lot cheaper than in LA, so I'll take it. Gin is evil. I just don't even enjoy the taste of it. I've never even wanted to drink it. The OS used to be Golds on Eastern. Jason Jobby, yep. That used to be a Golds. I know Jay Cutler works out at that one sometimes as well. You like French fries? If so, best fries, definitely Chick-fil-A. Hands down, Chick-fil-A. His 1 bedroom is about $1,000 a month. Yep. It was $1,080. So when I moved in last year, my rent was $1,080 a month, and then my first month was free. So if you factor in the free month, my rent was on average $980 per year or per month. If you factored in the free month. This year it's just $1,180, and no incentive this year. So, and I did 6 months. So. Smirnoff Triple Black. No, I don't really drink Smirnoff. If I drink vodka, it's usually Ciroc or Grey Goose. I know I'm high end. I'm bougie with my... Because I don't ever drink. So if I'm going to drink, I want to drink the good stuff. I'm from New York City, and I miss my city. Vegas is weird. I like Vegas. It really depends on where you are, but I like it here. I couldn't live in New York. Too crazy. Similar to LA. It's just super congested. Greetings from Los Angeles. Enjoy your content you provide in live streams as well. I appreciate that, HP. Thank you, sir. Relocating. Yeah, I might move. I'm not sure. So I did a 6 month. I'll let you guys know. If anything changes, I'll keep you guys all updated. But for now, I am here. True Jalil, thanks for the reminder. How about Summerlin? Summerlin's going to be about the same. Anywhere you go, the rent is pretty consistent anywhere you are in the entire valley. So the only time it really goes up is if you are trying to do like a luxury loft, or like if you want to start getting really high end, you want to go on the strip and be in a high rise. That's when you're going to start paying more money. But for the most part, like a 1 bedroom anywhere in the valley is pretty consistent. If you go downtown, that's where you can start going a little bit less, but they're starting to build more high rises there that are pretty pricey. So, once you start losing your hair, you'll shave it all the way down. Ask me how I know. I just wanted to try it. I don't know. Something in me was just like, let me try it. And I just did it. Pulled out the clippers, turned them on. Because once you do that first like cut, there's no going back. So you got to just do it. So I literally just said 3, 2, 1 and went for it. I wish I had French fries. I thought about ordering a pizza, but I have food here. I don't really want to spend the money on it. Pizza does sound good though. And I hit legs earlier today, so I could use the carbs, but I just had some Greek yogurt and granola, so we're good. Have you ever been to Long Beach? What did you think of it? I've been to Long Beach a few times, but the most time I spent there was in 2016 when I visited. It was cool. I stayed in the Westin there. We didn't really do too much, so I don't know what it's like living there as a local or doing local things. I just did touristy things. We went to the port, walked around by the port, went to the mall, so, walked around the hotel, stayed at the hotel. We didn't really do too much over in Long Beach, to be honest. Just maybe the beach. We didn't do nothing crazy. Men's hair grows back quick. Yeah, my hair will grow back like where it was in 3 weeks or less. It'll be, I mean, already since I've cut it, it's already like starting to grow back. I can't grab it yet, but it grows back quick. I shaved my head on Monday and I feel 5 pounds lighter. Yeah, I definitely feel a difference not having it. And it's nice not to have to like put any product in your hair, any gel or spray, or like take any time to do any of that. And especially like I said in my other video with the heat, like when it gets hot and you start sweating and then that spray like runs down into your eye, and it's just not fun. And you never have to pay for haircuts or shampoo. Yeah. Tell me about it, because I was spending anywhere from like $100 to $150 a month on haircuts. Because when I get my haircut, like I want it to be fresh. I want it to be clean. Like I like a good haircut. I like to feel good. I like to look good. So some people spend $150 at the bar. I spend $100, $150 on a haircut for the week or for the month. Some people spend $150 in one night at a bar, or more, $300 in one night at the bar. So. What is the meaning of the life? Meaning of life is, I mean, to be successful, to enjoy what you do. To make an impact on people, to leave a legacy, to leave something that you're proud of, like not to just exist, to leave something behind at the end of the day, you know? Do you like chimichangas? I do. Do you think the population will increase with the Raiders? Probably. I don't know, though, because LA is not that far. I think we'll just have a lot of people who come here for the weekend for games. I don't know if it'll necessarily drive the population too much, but I think it'll definitely increase traffic, and it's going to increase revenue for a lot of the casinos because people are going to be coming in. Let's get comfy here. Moroccan oil shampoo. What Broadway shows have you heard of? I meant like, actually no. What Broadway show did I see? I saw Mary Poppins in New York once, back when I was in high school. Checkers makes good fries. Yeah, Checkers is good. I used to eat Checkers a lot when I was younger. We had a Checkers right around the corner from my apartment when I was growing up. Do you know what region of Italy exactly? I have no idea. That would be cool to know, but I have no idea. We don't have a Checkers. It smells awesome. Let's see if this works. That's so cool how I can like transition. I want to see how it looks on the phone. I want to see what you guys are seeing. I like the little ticker at the bottom, like scrolling. I got to fix that like bottom part though. The logo with my signature is too much. It should just be the signature. The logo's got to go. But besides that, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Switch over. There's definitely a little bit of a lag. This is cool though. I like this. This is way cooler than doing it on the phone. So much more customization. I want to go the extra mile, give some quality. So I got this nice microphone. I got a better camera. Okay, bye. Enjoyed your stream. See ya. Thanks for coming on. Do you ever go to the Strip or Fremont Street? No, I try to avoid all of it, honestly. I literally don't leave Henderson. The only time that I leave Henderson is if I need to go to the airport to fly out, or if I'm doing a YouTube video, like I did a YouTube video at the Strip a couple weeks back, a live stream there. And that's about it. A couple times a week I may go for work purposes, but that's about it. I like over here. I don't have to leave. Everything is within 5-10 minutes of me. What time do you work out? That depends. I like to work out midday though. So me try to see if I can make this bigger. Cool. Yeah, I like to work out midday. Usually after I have like breakfast, I wait an hour or two and then I work out. I just find it better to get it done early in the morning. If you wait, you know, things start happening throughout the day. You come up with excuses. You're tired. Whatever it may be, there's some reason why you can't go when you wait and put it off. So it's better to just get it done early in the morning. Get it out of the way. Checkers is called rallies in the Midwest. Yeah. I noticed that when I was driving from Florida, that there was some rallies along the way. Carl's Jr.'s, Hardee's. Yeah, Hardee's was in Florida as well. I don't think they're there anymore. Do you miss Los Angeles? Not really, honestly. The only thing I really miss about LA is being able to drive to the beach and just like park your car on the side of Pacific Coast Highway and just relax and listen to the ocean. That was very soothing, very peaceful, very relaxing. But besides that, no. I don't miss the rent. I don't miss the taxes. I don't miss the congestion. I don't miss, not being able to sit outside and enjoy food without, somebody asking me for money. So, do they have Five Guys in Las Vegas? Yes. There's quite a few Five Guys, actually. It's pretty popular here. I haven't eaten fast food since 2009. What? 10 years you haven't had any fast food? Nothing. Subway, Jersey Mike's, like, how is that even possible? How have you not had anything? That doesn't even make sense. If you do relocate, can you give us a hint where that may be? It'll be east. There's the hint. It'll be east of here. I walk my dog more in the morning early, so it's not so hot. Yeah, if you have a dog here, you definitely have to do that as well. Because the ground gets really hot here too. So not only just the temperature, but the ground gets super hot. You can burn their paws, so you got to be careful. Where'd you get the live chat window? I'm using a software called OBS. So OBS allows you to customize all this. So I can go to this screen, have a little ticker on the bottom. I made all of these. Like anything you see at the bottom here, I made that, and then I just insert it. And then over here, like, this is backwards, but the live chat, all this whole, like, all this was made. I made it in Photoshop, and then you drag it in and you can customize all this stuff. So Alabama is cheap. Yeah, I don't want to go somewhere where it's just cheap, though. I don't really have any reason to go to Alabama. I think that's a little, I don't know. I just don't have anything that would want to. I know mobile area is pretty nice. I've been there. I liked that. But I like seasoned, flavored food. I mean, I definitely prefer to cook when I can. Just some days I don't feel like cooking. OBS, yes, OBS. Literally, just like you typed it. Look that up, and that's how you're going to start live streaming. Watch a couple videos on YouTube on like how to set up OBS and how to do live streams, because it's actually not as easy. Like on Facebook, if you want to go live, you literally just click a button. But on YouTube, you have to like get software, do it externally, all that stuff, unless you go live from your phone. If you go live from your phone, it's just, you can go live. Subway Black Forest. If I go to Subway, I usually get the meatball, the chicken teriyaki, or the Italian. I'm not a big fan of Subway, but if I do go, that's what I get. Do you believe Henderson will keep growing in population, as it seems Henderson is dominating where everybody wants to live in the future, as it's considered a safe place? I mean, I keep seeing a ton of apartment buildings popping up everywhere. There's still a ton of empty land in Henderson. The Raiders headquarters is going up. The practice field is going up. Amazon hub is going up. So, yeah, I mean, I see it growing. Hopefully it doesn't get too crowded here. But we'll see. We had a Hardee's in Danbury, Connecticut when growing up, and I worked part-time there for a while. I'm actually from New Haven, Connecticut originally. That's where I was born. Serena, I got to get going. Phone's dying. Love the videos. Keep them coming. Appreciate it, Serena. Thank you for coming on, and hope you have a great night. Alabama has hurricanes. Yeah, Florida has hurricanes too. Hurricanes are not... Like, hurricanes are bad. Don't get me wrong. They're bad. But, like, you know they're coming for a week. You know they're coming for 2 weeks. You have time to go to the store, prepare, leave town. Like, you have so much that you can do to prepare for a hurricane. Out here in the West, if an earthquake happens, it just happens. Like, there's no warning. You might get a warning, like, the system, I guess, gives you, like, 45 seconds, you know? So you're kind of, like, stuck. Hurricanes you can at least prepare for. And honestly, they're not usually very bad. I mean, most earthquakes are not very bad either, but I definitely prefer hurricanes. And then the Midwest gets tornadoes. I don't like tornadoes. Did you say east of Vegas? Yes. It would be on the East Coast. I like Palo Alto. I've never been up there. I've been to San Francisco, but never to Palo Alto. Do you have Sonics in your area? I believe we do. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we do. I might come back and see if he's still live. I'll probably be live for I'll probably be live for a while tonight. I don't have anything to do. I literally got all the work out of the way. I've got YouTube videos scheduled for tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. And then I came up with more video ideas for tonight, and I'll be filming those tomorrow. So lots of videos coming. Lots of videos coming. You have to constantly hide underground. Since you have Italian descent, did your Italian side have a pico pace? No, they just cook a lot. They cook a ton of like pasta and heavy foods all the time. I'm a city girl. I love the fast-paced life. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it super fast. I want to be able to go to it when I want and then come home and relax and be away from it. King is back. What's up, brother? I gotta charge my phone. So we got 32 people on. We're doing pretty good tonight. I didn't think I was gonna get that many viewers late, but I don't know. It seems like the later live videos seem to do pretty good. Henderson used to be a small town, then it turned fast-paced once 2001 hit. Yeah, I was looking at a graph of the population, and Henderson has grown pretty fast from what I could see. All of Vegas in general has grown very fast. Kid Rock song, I'm headed out west. I want to be a cowboy. There's definitely, if you get into like some rural parts of Nevada and Arizona, there's some cowboys and cowgirls and real like Western people out there. Do you think food industry in Henderson area is competitive? What do you mean by food industry? Just like waiter, waitress, as far as that goes? Anywhere in the Vegas Valley is going to be competitive, but what's the biggest alligator you saw in person in Florida? I mean, if you want to count like Gatorland, which was a tourist attraction, they had massive gators there. But out in the wild, I think it was like 6 feet. It was pretty big, but when will you do more workout videos? I don't know if I'm going to do like specifically workout videos, but I'm going to be doing vlogs. As the channel keeps growing, I'll be doing vlogs that will have, you know, my daily routine in them, so it will contain some workout stuff in there. But and possibly I may make a second channel like for just fitness stuff. I don't know. That wouldn't be right at this point, but it's only 10 o'clock in California. It's only 10 o'clock here. Did you watch the Democratic debate tonight? No, I didn't. I have no interest in losing brain cells. 1 a.m. here in Toronto. What's up, Chris? Yeah, that's late over there. I know East Coast is late. It's 1 a.m. Everything is good, though, Chris. How's your night going? What's up, Marcus? Henderson is 203 square miles, bigger than Las Vegas and land area. I don't know, really? I feel like Vegas has got to be way bigger. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Vegas looks way... Pretty sure Vegas is bigger. I don't know. I mean, just looking at a map, it looks way bigger. But, I mean, maybe if you're counting, like, areas where people don't live, I don't know. Even to me, it still looks way bigger. Running a restaurant. I'm not sure, man. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of that's going to come down to who you know, what you know, your skill set, your experience. What's the minimum wage in Vegas? I think it's $7.25 if you have benefits, $8.25 if you don't, or the opposite. I don't know. One of the two. Do you want to move to a state where there's no state income tax like Nevada? Yep. That probably gives it away right there, but yes. Good answer on the debate. Yeah. I was thinking about opening a restaurant in Henderson as another option and wanted to know about the market. I mean, there's a lot of families here. There's a lot of upper, like middle, upper class, you know, so people overall make good money in Henderson. There's a lot of families. And you do have a lot of UNLV students who live over here as well. So depending on what type of food and what type of restaurant you're going into, yeah. I mean, it'll be competitive, yes, but yeah. You can do good. I'm actually surprised how big Vegas really is. It's a big place. I used to know one guy. He lived in Vegas back in the 50s. Metro area only had 50,000 people. Oh, yeah. In the 50s, this place was, like, empty. You can look at a map. Let me see if I can pull it up. This will be cool. If I can pull this up, this will be cool, because then I can, like... So, yeah, here's the population growth. Hopefully you guys can see this screen. So yeah, in 1960, it was below, like way down there, and now you see way higher. And this isn't even like the most up-to-date graph, but yeah, you can see the difference here. It's pretty crazy. Restaurant business is so unpredictable. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about opening a Korean barbecue. That'll probably do good because there's a lot of people from California who live here, specifically a lot of people from LA as well. And Korean barbecue is really big in LA. So, and I don't really know of any Korean barbecue places over here. So that could be a very good business. Obviously, do your market research, see your competitors, see where they're located, see what they offer, see how you can be different. But could be good. Someone likes Texas. I'm from Texas. East with no income tax could only mean Florida. Maybe. Texas as well. Tennessee. Live in Henderson. I would love to visit the place in Texas with big palm trees. I can't think of the name. Palm trees in Texas. Who would have thought? So. Actually, the restaurant business is pretty predictable. 60% close within 1 year and 80% close within 5 years. That's probably pretty accurate. Usually when you see a lot of these mom and pop shops pop up, yeah, they do close pretty quick. Or they stick around forever and they become a local favorite. So that sounds legit. I drove near there leaving San Antonio, and the breeze was beautiful. What area are you guys talking about? Corpus Christi, Galveston? I went to San Antonio on my road trip over. San Antonio was cool. I liked Houston too. Houston was cool. It was very humid in Houston, but... Do you have a favorite soccer team? I don't watch soccer, but... If I was to go with a favorite soccer team, I would say Orlando, because that's where I'm from. So I got to go for the home team. And they did pretty good. I don't even remember what their name is. Orlando. They're fairly new. They've only been around for a few years. Orlando City. They haven't been around that long, though. It's like a fairly new team. They just finished their stadium, though, like I think a year or two ago. They started in 2015, so they've only been around for 4 years, but... Yep. There's such a delay in when you see our comments. I think it's just because there's so many comments coming in. And there is about a 10-second delay on the live stream as well. What's the best casino in Vegas? I don't really know because I don't go to the casinos. I don't really gamble. For me, over here in Henderson, I like Green Valley Ranch a lot. Sunset Station is cool too, but I like Green Valley Ranch. if I'm on the Strip, out of the ones that I've been to, just like appearance-wise and ones that I've enjoyed the most, just like seeing, I really like the Venetian. And I like the SLS, even though it's not super popular and it's struggling, and that's why they're rebranding it to the Sahara again. But I like the SLS a lot. I still have not been in Stratosphere. I need to go into Stratosphere. I actually want to do a video there, so we'll see about that. But I hear Stratosphere is pretty cool. Being a personal fitness trainer would be a good idea to move out to Vegas. I mean, if that's what you do, yeah, it could be good. People here, you know, like to look good. They have an appearance to keep. It's kind of like LA. But ultimately, that's going to be up to you, too. Self-made training facility. They're pretty cool if you're looking for like a separate, you know, you want to run your own business and just rent space at a gym. Self-made is cool. What's that blue drink? No, it's an energy drink. I got it like 4 hours ago, and I've just been sipping on it for hours and hours. Is there nightlife in Henderson? Most of it's going to be near the Strip. There is some stuff over here. We have movie theaters. We have Green Valley Ranch, Sunset Station, the Fiesta Casino. There's some like arcade bars nearby. There's an ale house. There's World of Beer. There's plenty of restaurants. There's the Galleria at Sunset Mall that has restaurants and stuff to do right there. So there's definitely a lot to do over here for sure. PT's is popular. Parkway Tavern. There's a lot of places to go. I have to hire 10 people for full-time jobs. That's gotta make sure you're bringing in some money and your restaurant's doing good. Because I mean, even 10 people, I mean, that's a lot of people to be responsible for. It's not huge, like by any means, but having 10 full-time employees with benefits and everything, that's a big responsibility. So do it because you want to do it. Don't do it just for the green card. But if it's something you're good at and you think you can be successful, and go for it. Dallas has a cleaner, cheaper, safer version of LA. I've heard Dallas is really nice. I've heard a lot of people talk really, really highly of Dallas, but I've never been. Aria Casino is good. Aria is nice. I like Aria. Cosmopolitan's really nice as well. The Wynn and Encore were cool. Caesar's Palace. I mean, they're all nice. You can't really go wrong. The only one that I know that's like really dumpy is Circus. And then Hooters. That's a dump from what I hear. I mean, what kind of like clientele you think you're going to get at the Hooters casinos? You're going to get a bunch of like horny old men. Could you see yourself visiting any nations in Africa? I would love to visit Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia. I would love, like, there's so many places that I want to visit. Out of all Texas cities, which is your favorite? Well, I've only been to Orange, Texas, Houston, Texas, and San Antonio, Texas. And Orange, Texas is like a very small desert, in the middle of nowhere. I stayed while I was driving from New Orleans into Texas. So it's, I liked Houston. San Antonio was really cool, but it just seemed almost too slow of a pace. There wasn't much going on over there. Do you think December, January is a good time to move across the country? Well, if you're coming from Illinois, you're going to have to drive through a lot of winter weather. So just be aware of that. You're going to have to drive through Colorado, the Midwest. You're going to have a lot of places we're going to deal with a lot of snow and a lot of winter weather. So as long as you're okay with that, it should be fine. But I would probably think something in like April would be a little more ideal, or even like October, November, right before it gets really cold and snowy and all that. But if you're from Illinois, you might already be used to it, so you might be all right with that. Let's see. We're all fighting battles no one knows about. Yep. Very true. Everybody is dealing with like something at some point. even though people may be smiling, you never know what somebody's going through behind closed doors. So it's important to always be aware, of just being respectful of people and always, trying not to be a jerk. All of Texas is cheap. Yeah, Texas is pretty affordable from what I'm seeing. I know Austin, Texas has gotten a little pricey because there's a lot of Californians moving there. From what I hear, it's getting a little pricey over there. But Hooters is nasty and moldy. Yeah. I've never been in it, but I've just never heard anything positive about it. I mean, I guess if you want some Hooters wings, it's probably okay to go in there, but I wouldn't sleep in there or book that hotel. I would like to check out San Antonio with the Riverwalk and the Alamo. Yeah, I've been to the Riverwalk and I've been to the Alamo. They were both really cool. The Riverwalk's nice. There's a lot of really good, nice restaurants right there. Riverwalk is really nice. So Jackson is correct. Coastal cities like Houston are swampier and cheaper. Inland cities are bigger but cheaper. Yeah, I mean, Houston was definitely super humid. But I liked it. It seemed like a cool city. There was a lot of traffic, though, in Houston. You seem very mature. I get that. I've always gotten that. So, yeah, I think just the way I was raised. Maybe I would not like Corpus Christi. I don't like swampy. Yeah, if you don't like swampy and humid, you probably wouldn't. You keep guns at home for security. One night, a guy broke into the house. The photo was taken by camera. Yeah, you should. I mean, you have every right to uphold the Second Amendment, especially here in Nevada. If you're in California, not so much, but here in Nevada, yeah, you should definitely exercise your Second Amendment, I believe. Moving out of Houston ASAP. Tina, what makes you want to leave Houston? I'm just curious because it seemed like a pretty cool city to live in. It seemed really nice, and it seemed like it had a lot to offer, especially downtown. I stayed downtown at the Aloft. There was like a little nice park right over there. I remember the name of it, but it was pretty nice. Maybe just the humidity gets to you. I'm not sure. The all-time high temp in Envy is 125 in Laughlin. Oof. Yeah, 125 is rough. The highest that I've seen it here was 115 last year. Maybe it got to 117. I don't remember, but it was brutal. The other day it was 114, and it was brutal. I didn't want to go outside. Literally just going to the clubhouse to get a cup of coffee. I walked in, and I was going to get regular coffee, and I ended up getting a iced coffee because it was just so hot. Scary Kim. Yeah, you definitely want to, protect yourself if you can. Greg, here's a little more for your non-hiking French Bulldog fun. Thanks for the content. I appreciate it, Greg. Thank you, man. The Bulldog Fund has gotten $10 today. Thank you, guys. We're getting closer. Houston is very overpopulated and kind of nasty. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people there. Like I said, I know that the traffic was really bad when I was driving through there, so that makes sense that it's overpopulated. Dallas-Fort Worth is getting into the $1,300 or more a month. It's almost where it is here in Henderson now. I mean, we're still at like 1,100, 1,200, but we're getting close. I mean, rent has just in the last year, rent has gone up a lot. I mean, it's going up everywhere around the country in general, but Houston is okay to grow up in until you start traveling to other parts of the country. I think that's how it was for me about like Florida, like it was a great place to grow up in, very family friendly, a lot to do as far as like family wise and activities, obviously Disney, Universal, and just good schools and overall a good place to grow up, beaches and everything. But yeah, once you start seeing other things, like for me growing up in Florida, I didn't see any mountains. Everything was flat. I never really saw anything different. There was nothing really too exciting. So once I started traveling is when I started to want to move other places and see other things. So Houston humidity is horrible. Houston is too overpopulated and the humidity sucks. Seems like that's the common complaint about Houston: overpopulation and humidity. So, all right, I will be right back. Hang tight. I'll be right back. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. All right, we're back. I like how I can do that. That's pretty cool how I can change these screens to say whatever I want. Awesome. Super convenient rather than turning the phone off and on. So, all right, cool. So this is actually cool because I can live stream like all the time now and just have that like be right back thing. Cool. All right, let's catch up with these comments here. Houston is the inner harbor in Baltimore. I'm from California, but visit Vegas often. I would consider moving, but I've heard horrible things about the healthcare. Yeah, I'm not sure. Luckily, I've never had to deal with any of the healthcare, so. But that is a recurring issue that I hear people talk about is the healthcare. So, humid, traffic, crime is up, people are horrible, ready for new scene. Those are all good reasons. Just be careful where you pick here in Vegas because the crime is high in certain areas. Apartment living is going up. It's going up really everywhere. We definitely don't have the humidity. The traffic here is not too bad. And the people are overall friendly. So if you're cool with that, you'll probably like it. I have a security system. I will bring it everywhere I live. These times are crazy. You have like a portable security system? Or do you just mean a gun? Nice exit. I know, man. It's fancy here. All this fancy live chat stuff now. Dope. We are up in the game. And like I said, I got videos going live tomorrow on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then tomorrow I'm going to record more. So videos the next 3 days going live. And yes, I did go to the restroom, guys. And I did wash my hands. I always wash my hands. I don't understand how people don't wash their hands. Like, some people say, oh, well, I didn't get anything on my, like, you don't know that. Just wash your hands, nasty. I signed a 3-year contract. 3-year contract for what? Do you feel relieved? I do, because I'm sitting here on the live stream for an hour and I haven't drank that much of this, but I've also drank some water here. I've had literally, I think, 2 gallons of water today. So stay nice and hydrated. Houston heat is bearable. Thailand heat is unbearable. I've heard Thailand heat is really bad. I hear the humidity there is like the worst. It was bad in Florida, and it was definitely bad in the islands and Puerto Rico and at Virgin Islands. But yeah, I've never been to Thailand. I would like to visit Thailand, Philippines. I want to visit all these places. There's a lot of places that I want to go to. Dallas has gotten too expensive to rent, more than Henderson. That's not too surprising. Henderson it's still pretty small here. I mean, it's not a big city. Like Dallas is a big city. Vegas is a like medium-sized city. I wouldn't say it's a huge city, but Vegas is like medium. Dallas is definitely a major city. I think Houston is just too humid and too much crime and traffic. I still prefer so much space. Security system equals Glock. No, ADT is transferable. I got you. Oh, okay. So you have a 3-year contract with ADT. Like how you can change the screen. Yeah, man. Got all this like fanciness now. We could do this here. If I have like something up on the screen that I want to share with you guys, I can just boom, show you my screen. We can go right back to me with the chat. We can go to just straight up me. So fanciness here. Black Market says, my girlfriend and I are moving to Vegas in 12 days. Your videos have been a huge help. I'd love to buy beer once I get out there to show you my thanks. I appreciate that, man. That's dope. I'm glad that I could help you out, man. I don't really drink, so if you want to do like a super chat or something, that's cool. But I don't really drink, unfortunately. Let's see. So if you're possibly moving, does that mean you won't be applying for your concealed permit? No. I mean, if I end up moving, it would be in like January, February, but we'll see. I'm not 100% like set on it. I'm not 100% certain because I do like living here. So we'll see. Don't just drink water that actually dehydrates you. Drink water with electrolytes. I usually drink water with electrolytes, but Asia is amazing. I've been to many Asian countries. Never been to Tokyo. I'd like to go there as well. Do you think Silverado Ranch will go up in price in the next 5 years? I mean, I think honestly in the next 12 months, you're going to see some decreases in the market. I mean, the Fed just cut rates today. That's sign number one that we're heading into a recession of some sort. So, I think that prices will go down in the next year, and I think they will stay pretty low for a while because a lot of people are going to need time to recover. That's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial person. I just, judging from what I see, I think that's where we're headed. So you would love Asian countries. Thailand is amazing. Just stay away from Bangkok. I mean, I like cities. I just don't like living in cities, but I like to visit the cities. Like I like going there and like visiting and all that. And I see a lot of flooding during hurricane season in Houston. Yeah, Houston gets flooding. So does a lot of the southern states. Any state that gets a lot of rain, usually there's flooding problems. Asian culture, food, people are also amazing. I agree. Asian culture is cool. Food is always good, and the people are usually always very friendly. So more dog money. Thanks, Black Market. I appreciate it, man. What's your actual first name? I like to get to know people's names. Just the first name. I don't need to know your last name, but just so I can know who you are. But you're welcome, man. I'm glad you enjoy them, and I'm glad you got some value from them. I'm glad I could help you out. I want to live in Henderson because I'm like you, Tony, 28, no kids. When I want to avoid the city, I can. I like to lay out, go out and be around the city when you want, and then live in a chill area. Exactly. I try to avoid if I want to go to the city, it's there. But I don't necessarily always want to live there and always be in the city. So I'm cooking chicken for my dog. Your dog's eating good. No kibbles and bits. Got pure chicken over here. Isn't Chicago on the verge of bankruptcy? I'm pretty sure Chicago has been bankrupt for years, but because the top of the top manipulate things, you know, they're surviving. California is also bankrupt, but people have a way to manipulate the markets, manipulate the financial system, manipulate everything. So, Tony, you got nasty people who they do numero dos, don't even use toilet paper. I agree. There's a lot of people who are just nasty. Houston is flat as a pancake, and if you live near Buffalo, you're going to get flooded. Yeah, it was pretty flat in Houston, actually. Reminded me of Florida. Florida is extremely flat. There's literally nothing, like, it's flat. It's all flat. I remember I was driving in, I'm from Orlando, you guys know. So I was in Mount Dora, and there's like a small hill that goes down, and that's the biggest hill that you get in Orlando. So I was super excited when I went down that for the first time, which was funny. Good dog mom. It rains for 20 minutes in Houston and it's underwater. That's how it is here, though. In Vegas, just be aware. If it does rain here, it will flood. Most areas flood because this city is not built for rain. We don't get a lot of rain. So when it does rain, there's a lot of flash floods that happen. And because of the flash floods and it not raining very often, people don't know how to drive in the rain. So driving in the rain here is very dangerous because people don't know what they're doing. They don't use their blinkers. They put their flashers on. They drive like idiots. They don't have their lights on. And people drive through the water thinking their car is going to go through it, and they end up flooding their car. So, yeah, just be aware of that here as well. Chicago's bankrupt politically. Same with his budget surplus. Never mentioned the one. Yeah, exactly. That's like whenever they mention that California has like the largest one of the largest economies. I mean, yeah, on paper, but that state is in so much debt. Like if this global economy is to ever collapse, and it can, because we've seen it before, the Roman Empire, you know, we've seen this happen in history. So, I mean, all of these places that are surviving on debt, the United States, I mean, the dollar is debt. The dollar is a note of debt. It's printed money. It's not backed by gold anymore like it used to be. We got off the gold standard, and ever since, the dollar is literally debt. So, yep. Just rolling with it. Cool. I have my second monitor, so if I'm looking like to the left, I'm looking at the computer monitor over here. Okay. I want to be your dog. Yeah, I know that dog eats good, right? This is really awesome with your live chat software. Thanks, Susan. I was literally up to like 3 a.m. last night trying to design all of this. So I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos and trying to come up with how to use this software and all that stuff. But yeah, I really like it. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. And I think it keeps you guys a little more engaged too. Because the way like the YouTube chat isn't very good. Like it pops up, but then it like disappears and doesn't stay on the screen very long. And I think having the chat actually like on the screen over here is a really good, cool thing to have. Because now I can see it too, and I don't have to be constantly looking all over the place. Do you like Juan? I'm not sure who that is. I have no idea. I agree with Susan. This new software is cool. I'm glad you guys like it because I was literally trying to figure out how to do this last night, and I was getting so frustrated. I almost like just gave up and went to bed, but instead I just did like a little tiny workout here in my apartment, got my mind right, and then sat back down and figured it out. Let's see this. Boom. Let's switch to this view for a little while. I'll bring the chat back up in a little bit. You should visit Brazil and Colombia. I would love to visit South America. Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela. Well, not Venezuela right now, but I wanted to go to Venezuela before. Costa Rica, Chile. I want to go to the Bahamas again. I want to go back to Puerto Rico. I want to go to the British Virgin Islands because I've been to the U.S. Virgin Islands, but not the British side. There's a lot of places that I want to go. Australia is very high on my list. I want to go to Australia. I like this view a lot better. I think this is cool. I think the other one has its purpose, but I like having the chat over here. The housing bubble is so big. I can see both. I can see it pop in that. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Everything is 20-25% overpriced right now. At least here in Vegas, it is. And there's more foreclosures going up every single day. I see more people getting evicted every single day. I see more jobs being cut every single day. So, do you know who is the Andre XD? No, I have no idea. Every country is amazing. It's unique to its culture and people and everything else. I agree. I like going to different places. Like going to Puerto Rico is one of the best experiences that I ever had. I love Puerto Rico. I would live in Puerto Rico. I've thought about moving to Puerto Rico, to be honest with you. I want to travel everywhere too. I used to travel often, but since I got a puppy, it's been a little tough. That's the one thing about having a dog is it's like a child. You can't really... You kind of lose your freedom in a way a little bit where you're not able to leave and just do the things you want to do. You got to get a dog sitter and you got to trust the person. You got to leave the food. Yeah. Don't forget Roatan off of the north coast of Honduras. I never heard of that before, but any islands, I'm into it. I think after 2020 is the right time to buy homes. I agree. Best thing you can do right now for yourself is pay off all your debts. Save up cash. Prepare. That's my opinion. Some people think that we're just going to keep the party rolling and they're just going to keep sipping the Kool-Aid, but it's been a long time coming. Puerto Rico is amazing. People there are so nice. Yep. I agree. The people there are very different. You've seen I don't know if you've seen the protests in Puerto Rico lately, but they are very, they're a great community. Like they knit together, they stand together. Puerto Rico is very cool, the way the culture is. Do you like the Excelsior? I'm not sure what that is. Excelsior. Subprime 2.0 mortgages now available for borrowers without credit scores. Yep. I know somebody who just went and got a car and they didn't even have to get like any type of credit check at all. Same thing. My mom actually just moved in Florida to a new apartment, and they said they don't do credit checks. No, nothing. You're just approved. Crazy. And these are like nice, brand new apartments. No credit check. Just come on in. Have you had Jehovah's Witnesses? No, I did have somebody coming up to my door asking me about Jesus Christ, but just that one time. Maybe they are Jehovah. I have no idea, but I did have it one time. Puerto Ricans in New York are crazy. I mean, Puerto Ricans can be crazy. We're very protective. We are very we're very protective, basically. That's just how we are. But NPR, they also protest together until they got rid of their... Yep, they did. And it was really cool to see, honestly. But the second in line is also corrupt, so I think they are trying to get her out of there as well. We'll see what happens with that. But have you seen any Mormon missionaries? No. There's a lot of churches here in Henderson, though. Like, a lot of people talk about Vegas being like Sin City. Excuse me. A lot of people talk about like Vegas being Sin City, etc. But there's a lot of churches and a lot of Christians here and all that. So 10:42. It's getting late. Not that late though. There's my chat. Whoa, it shows up white. That's weird. I guess it stands out if I send a chat. Huh. How about scorpions? Have you seen any? I've not seen any scorpions. A lot of people ask about the wildlife, but no. I haven't really seen anything here. I've seen jackrabbits. I've seen... God, my hat is like leaving an imprint on my head. I've seen jackrabbits. I've seen like the bigger lizards, but no, nothing really crazy. People ask about scorpions and snakes. I haven't really seen any of them. Grasshoppers. Your blender is on fire. It looks like it, right, in the picture here. It kind of does. I haven't used my blender in a while, unfortunately. Sometimes it helps to step away and take a break. Do you know who is Francisco Javier? No. I don't know who that is. That's a long name, though. But no, I have no idea who that is. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Well, you are a night owl. 1 a.m. I usually stay up pretty late, too. I usually go to bed around 1 to 2 a.m. Sometimes later, sometimes earlier. That's my usual time. Uh-oh. Phone is dying. Well, just had to block somebody for sending weird chat messages. Luckily, they don't pop up because I have the filter on. Some people, they're so weird. They send like the weirdest stuff. Have the grasshoppers invaded your community yet? There's a couple here that I've seen. I didn't really see too many today, I guess just because of the rain and everything, but they're definitely here. But they're mostly in the Strip area. Strip, downtown. That area seems to have the majority of them. Blend some kale, blueberries, bananas. That sounds really good. I usually do, if I do a smoothie, it's usually spinach, protein, banana, strawberry, blueberry, maca powder, cacao, chia seeds, and then a banana. I don't know if I named a banana, but get your credit updated. My credit's pretty good. Just working on paying off a couple things, and then we will be rolling right along. By the end of the year, it'll be real good. No, the hoppers are not on the strip. They're in the gas stations. There was definitely a lot of them on the strip. It was on the news. There was above the not the Excalibur, the God damn it, what hotel is that? Why am I drawing a blank? Is it the Excalibur? I don't know. The Pyramid Hotel. They were all over that, and then all over the strip. There was a bunch of them on there. It was on the news. Have you ever been to the Lifetime Fitness there? I have not. I know some people that do go there. They say it's pretty insane. There's like a huge swimming pool. There's a huge basketball court. I hear it's really nice, but for me, it's just way too overpriced, in my opinion. I mean, EOS is $10 to $25 a month. So, I mean, Lifetime, like, if that's what you're into, I mean, it's a nice place. Like, you know, it is nice. And if you have the extra money and you want to spend it on that, like, you know, by all means, some people say it's, you know, it's too expensive. But like I said earlier in the stream, you know, they'll spend $200 or $150 on a, you know, bar tab one night. So, you know, if you want to invest that money and go to that health club and that's what you want to put your money in, then, you know, it's probably pretty good. But in my opinion, for me, I don't see the necessity in it. I use Lifetime here, but it's double the price out there. Yeah, it's expensive here. It's like $150, $200 a month here for sure. The only thing I will say about EOS is it does get a little bit busier, but do you know how much LVAC is a month? I think it's pretty competitive with EOS. It might be like $20, $25, but LVAC you have to sign a year contract. So if you want to cancel after 6 months, you're gonna have to like pay off the contract or pay the penalty. So, which I think is just paying off the contract. What's EOS? It's just a gym. It's nice though. Check it out. Like, here, let me see if I can pull it up. All right. So this is EOS. This is usually what it looks like. Inside they have the turf. You know, they have everything you're going to need. Full on equipment. They usually have like a cardio cinema. You know, I mean, they're not gigantic, but you know, they have everything you're going to need. For sure. A lot of them have really good equipment. A lot of them used to be golds, so I like them. Which place is best to get decent girls? I think you should just always be doing what you want to do. Just do whatever you want to do and try to meet people that way. That's the best way, because you want to find somebody who is interested in, you know, something that you are interested in. So, is it possible to do a video on your apartment complex gym, or is that not allowed? They don't care. That was actually something I talked to them about before I signed my lease, was that I was going to be able to film in the gym. So, now granted, the guy who I signed up with isn't here anymore, and neither is the manager. So I don't know. There's a new manager here, but typically, especially after the gym closes, or after the leasing office closes at, I think, 6 or 7, there's nobody to mandate anything, so I can pretty much do whatever I want. And the gym is 24 hours, so if I really want to go in there and film, obviously the best time is late at night. Not going to be many people in there, so. Good to know. I didn't know they had a contract to sign. Yep, they make you sign a contract there. And then you said about if there's one in the Northwest. Let's see. So these are all of the locations in Vegas. So there's about 3 over here in the southeast. You said you're in the northwest, so there's one right over here. There's one over here right above Summerlin next to Sun City, and then over there. So depending on where you are in the northwest, this one's probably very close to you right here. So there's a lot of them though. I mean, you pay $20 a month and you can go to any of these anytime. You pay $25 a month, you can go to any of these anytime. They're all 24 hours and you can bring a guest. So for $25 a month, you can bring a guest with you and go to any location. So I think it's a good deal. Do you know about Lyft being profitable in Vegas? It's all about how you do it. You have to work smart. So just work smart and, not hard. I just did a video about that. And I have another video about Uber going up, I believe, on Friday with 15 more tips. So I know they didn't do like super well. They didn't get a lot of views. I know a lot of people that like subscribe are not necessarily interested in that, but it's a good topic that's searchable that, could bring some new subscribers, bring some new viewers. So I wanted to do a couple of videos on that, see how they do. The best way to be profitable really though on Lyft or Uber and Lyft in general is make it a business. Don't just be a driver. Have a home office, have an LLC, write off your computer, have a blog for it. Make it a full business. Don't just drive. There's a lot that you can do to monetize Uber and Lyft besides just driving your car. And use it to network too. Like you can meet a lot of really cool people. I drove the marketing manager for the Kardashians when I was in LA. I drove them up to her house, so that was pretty cool. I had Draymond Green when I was in LA. I drove Little Bow Wow. So you never know who you're going to get, which is cool. Any places you recommend the Northwest to rent? I'm not too familiar with the Northwest, to be honest with you. But I think this one might be in the Northwest. Let me see. I think it was called... Okay, so here's one that I looked at that I liked. This is called the Inspire Apartments. These were pretty nice when I looked at them. This is in the Northwest, right in Summerlin. So it's not like super Northwest, but it's Summerlin, Sun City, close to Red Rock. It's in a good area. I liked these when I looked at them. They were pretty nice. They're all like indoor entrance, nice pool. Nice clubhouse. So yeah, these were really nice when I looked at them. Let me see if I can find more of the like interior. No, they don't have them, but check these out. Inspire. These are pretty cool. Not sure on their rent, but those are pretty nice. Thanks for showing. And no problem, man. That's why I like this live stream software. This is cool because I can actually, like, if you guys ask a question, I can literally pull up a website and actually, like, show you guys. And I also have my iPad here, so if I want to, like, pull up my iPad screen and, like, use it as a whiteboard to write stuff down, which I'll probably start doing at some point in the future. That's another way that I can do it, which is pretty cool. The gym filming question brings up another question. What is with the high turnover of management companies? I have no idea. That's funny you say that because my apartment complex was actually sold before it was even finished. So right when I moved in, it was a brand new company, and literally not a single person in the leasing office is still here from last year. So I have no idea. But the manager's gone. The guy who moved me in, he transferred to a different location. He's still with the same company, but Yeah, I don't know. There's always new people in and out of my apartment complex, which is not, it's like, it's your home. So you kind of want to get familiar with the people who work here and build a relationship with them. But it's like they're changing every 2 months. So, I mean, besides that, though, I love living here. It's just weird how everybody is just kind of coming and going all the time. Don't be spending money on females. I agree, man. Build your dream. Build yourself. Focus on you. You are the prize, my friend. Let her come to you. A lot of these females in the club scene, I mean, a club scene anywhere, whether you're in Vegas or anywhere in general. Club scene, there's always just thoughts, that are looking for the next guy with money, to hop on the bandwagon and try her shot. Hop on the carousel, I should say. But just do what you love, man. Like, you're going to meet somebody doing that, and you're going to meet somebody who it's actually going to be worth your time, who you're going to enjoy. You guys are going to have similar qualities. That's the best way to find somebody. It may take more time, but it's going to cause you less of a headache. And, you're going to have a better time if you do that. So, I'm not a club guy. I don't drink and smoke at all. Well, that's good, man. That's not true. I have a lot of rich friends. I want nothing from them. I mean, that's cool. You might be like one of the ones that's not, but most of them are. So if it's someone I don't know and they knock on my door, I don't answer. I agree. Same with my phone. If I don't know the number, I don't answer. And if they don't leave me a voicemail, then obviously it wasn't important. So I appreciate the answer. I've had the same landlord for 26 years here in California. It's weird considering moving into corporate-owned rentals. Yeah, I mean, when you can establish a relationship with, your landlord, that's cool too. Because then you guys can always work out like rent increases. You've been there for a while. They're usually more lenient with stuff like that, which is cool. So in my world, I'm the prize. I mean, I think that everybody should, think that they're the prize, but I'm not going to chase a girl. Like, no way. That's a game I'm not playing. You want to be the alpha. You don't want to be the beta. Let them come to you. They always come back. No, not always. The betas will, not the alphas. The alphas won't, but the betas will. We'll leave it at that. Do you have a favorite city in the U.S.? I haven't been to all of the cities, but out of the cities that I've been to, that's kind of a tough question. Because I think every city has its own uniqueness that it brings. And there's different things that I like about different cities. So if I'm looking at just like an overall fun city, I like it here. If I'm looking for like a family city, I like where I'm from, Orlando. If I'm looking for a beach town, Manhattan Beach in California is really nice. So just depends what you're looking for. I think, like I said, every city has unique differings. What would you suggest? Rent or buy a townhouse or a small 3-bedroom apartment? If you're a newcomer, rent for a year. For sure. Check it out. Make sure you like it. And if you don't, you can leave. And right now prices are way too high as well, so I wouldn't recommend buying right now. But yeah, come here, try it for a year, rent. If you like it, then you can buy. But I think renting for a year is good, because then you can try out the area. If you don't like it, then you can go to another area. You can drive around. You may move into Summerlin, and then you may decide, man, I really like Henderson. That's where I want to have a house. So I think you should rent for a year. Give yourself time to pivot if you want to. Vanessa, how are you? I'm good, Vanessa. Thanks for coming on tonight. How are you doing? Girl makes chasers immature and trustworthy. I agree. It's one thing to want the person. It's another thing to chase the person. Totally different things. Chasing is literally just playing games. That's all it is. I like the way you described LA, the cons about it. You're really good at expressing yourself. I appreciate that. Which video specifically are you talking about? The one that I did about leaving LA or LA versus Vegas? Because I've done 2 videos in relation to LA now. I might do some more because those videos do really well. What area of Orlando did you live in? My brother and his wife live in Longwood, and it was so boring last time I visited. I used to live right next to Longwood, actually. Literally like 10 minutes from Longwood. Altamont Springs, Apopka are the main areas I lived. I also lived in Winter Park, and then I lived in Orlando, the actual tourist area. I lived right next to Universal and Disney and all that. And over there is definitely the place to be. So much more to do. Anytime, like Longwood and all that, is very boring. There's really nothing going on. There's no real outdoor activities besides like Wekiva Springs. So, and then if you want to go to the beach, it's like an hour. So yeah, I didn't like Longwood. Apopka, Altamont, really, it's boring. There's not a whole lot to do. But I did like living over in the touristy area. Your latest video about driving for Uber might be my favorite. Thanks for the tips. You got it, man. There's actually another one coming out on, let me double check what day I'm posting it. I think I have it set to go live on Friday, but let me see. Let's see. We got some haters in the building. We finally got our first dislike of the night. Oh boy, people crack me up. Let's see. On tomorrow, I have a video going live tomorrow morning about 5 reasons I left Orlando and moved to Los Angeles. And the video tomorrow about leaving Orlando, Florida is not necessarily about reasons why I dislike Orlando, Florida. There's more in relation to my personal reasons with me as a person, why I decided to leave my hometown and risk and move and take the jump, take the leap. So that video goes live tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time. And then Friday I have top 15 tips for Uber drivers going live as well. So Friday, if you liked the first Uber video, you'll like this one even more, because the last one was 5 things I wish I knew, it's a good topic and it's a good video, but the other one is 15 tips that are really good, that had I known these when I first started, it would have made things a lot easier. So if you like that one, you'll like the video on Friday. And then on Saturday, I have a video going live, living in Henderson versus Las Vegas. So I did one today about living in Henderson versus Summerlin. The one on Saturday is going to be just a generalization of the difference between living in the city of Henderson versus the city of Las Vegas. So, yeah. And then I'm filming probably more videos tomorrow so that I can keep bringing some videos in. So, let's see. You're more likely to find somebody when you're not looking. I agree. Usually the better things happen when you're not looking. Most people are Democratic. It's kind of split because this is such a transient city and transient state. So it's very split down the middle. We're usually like a purple state. Agree with Deshaun. The Uber video was good stuff. I have no plans on doing Uber, but that was great info. I'm glad you liked it. I knew that not a lot of the subscriber base would like it, but I figured, people who are searching for that may come across the video and then be interested in the channel. So that's the best way to honestly grow your channel on YouTube, is to do topics that people are searching. And right now, based on the research that I did, a lot of people are searching for Uber videos. So figured that would be good to do as well. And I've had a lot of people ask me about like moving here, things to do when you first move, because honestly, when I moved from Florida to California, that's what I did. I didn't, I did Uber to keep some income coming in. I had other income coming in from my online business, but it wasn't nearly enough to do anything substantial. So I love my haters. They provide me fuel. I agree. Sometimes you can you have to really, you got to really discipline yourself, because sometimes it can get to you. Like sometimes I try not to even read through the comments once in a while, but would you ever plan on attending CES? I've thought about it. I don't answer my phone. I don't recognize a number. Yeah, I don't answer the phone if I don't know the number. Nice. I'll be here for those live streams. I'm off work this week. I work 7 days on, 7 days off. So those videos that I just went over actually those aren't the live streams. Those are videos, like actual videos. So those won't be live, but those will be actual videos on the channel that go up on that day. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I want to get one for Sunday as well, but I have to film more content tomorrow, so we'll see. What's going on with the grasshoppers? I just seen it. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of them here. They're expecting them to be here for a couple weeks. So they'll probably be gone after that. After the rain today, I didn't really see or hear too many of them over here where I am, but I know they're still around. They haven't just all disappeared, but there's millions of them. Like literally, I was watching the other day that it was so bad. Let me see if I can show you guys this. All right, so this is how bad the grasshoppers were the other day. Like all of this, like this showed up on the radar. And this is like, I don't know if all of the green is the grasshoppers or what, but damn it. Come on. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. They're just like everywhere. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen the videos, but I mean, look at this. Like, that is insane. And this is on the strip. Like, look at that. Look at all of them on the ground. See, it was not that bad over here in Henderson. Like, it was not this extreme here in Henderson. Not even close. you know, because they swarm to the lights, and obviously the strip has a bunch of bright lights, so they were all just all over the strip. I mean, just craziness. But yeah, like, this was the radar. Again, I don't know if all of the green was grasshoppers or what, but yeah, pretty crazy. Don't mean to be personal, but how do you like your steaks cooked? I usually like medium. Medium to medium well. Depends. How is it living in Green Valley versus Northwest? I'm not too familiar, like I said, with the Northwest, but over here in Green Valley, there's a lot of families. From what I've heard, the schools are a little bit better in Henderson. It all falls under Clark County, so there's people who will argue that and say that all schools in Clark County are bad. And, you know, I don't really have any experience because I don't have any kids with it and I didn't grow up here. But Green Valley has a lot of parks. Henderson has a lot of parks in general. There's just a lot more to do as far as I am aware of for families. So I like Green Valley, and it's a very popular area, but there's definitely parks in the Northwest as well. I just think there's a lot more greenery over here, but you guys are closer to Red Rock, whereas we are closer to Lake Mead and Lake Las Vegas. So if you're trying to do like water sports or anything like that, Henderson is the way to go. Steak wrapped in bacon. I've had that like twice. It's good. I like Longhorn Steakhouse, but we don't have any Longhorn here. Outback is pretty good as well. Do you live in an apartment, condo, townhouse? How are the prices? I live in an apartment. It's a 1-bedroom. My rent when I first moved in was $10.80 last year. This year it went up to $11.80. So $11.80, but it's, you know, it's all brand new. It's nice. It's, you know, modern, but it's not like bougie modern. It's like nice modern. But yeah, for a 1-bedroom, you're going to pay around, you know, $1,100 here in Henderson. You can find some cheaper. You can find some for more, but I would say $1,100 is about the average. I wonder what causes all the grasshoppers. I don't know. They were migrating from somewhere, and I think the lights threw them off track, basically, is kind of what I got out of everything. So, turn the air down a little bit. It's a little warm in here with this jacket on. Javier from Miami. What's up, Javier? Florida representing. Man, it's late where you are. 2:15 in the morning. And you're watching my live stream. I appreciate that, brother. My half-sister lived in Henderson for 6 years and said home robberies were a thing there. I mean, they definitely happen, but, you know, like Las Vegas. They definitely happen, but they're definitely less common here than they are in other areas of Las Vegas. So you guys can actually go into a website called crimemapping.com, and I'll share my screen with you guys really quick because you're asking about this. So yeah, here's a map of all the crimes that have gone on in the last week. So as you can see, you know, as you get over here, there's a lot more. Now, when you get over to Henderson, I mean, it's like practically non-existent. You know, like over here you have a motor vehicle theft, but this is off of Boulder Highway, which I've said in my videos before, guys, if you're going to live in Henderson, Boulder Highway is not a great area. And then over here, a disturbance. But, I mean, as you can see, there's not too much going on over here. So, you know, I don't know if this is, I mean, for me, it seems like it's, you know, I mean, and then this is like, this is going over into the northwest, so I mean, you have the Northwest for sure, but I mean, over here where I am in, it's really nothing going on. You got a burglary up here on Sunset, and it seems like there's just not really much going on over here. So and Henderson is always rated as one of the safest cities in America. Like, that's something. Let's see if I can pull that list up. Trying to see if I can find the list. I don't know. But anyways, if you look it up, Henderson is continuously rated as one of the highest, safest cities in the United States. So. Morton's in Las Vegas. Morton's is always good. Morton's is really good. They had those in Orlando. They were amazing. What color are the crimes? Which one are the crimes? So the purple ones I know are like a carjacking, car theft of some sort. This is Summerlin. I think Greg was asking about Summerlin. So, I mean, they're there, but it's not like, as you get towards the Strip, it's like there's like a crime almost every block. But over here in Summerlin, which this goes up and down, it's not just this area, but yeah, the black one is a burglary, so it has a little mask. The fist is an assault or battery. This is a disturbance. Just a disturbance of some sort. And then the purple one with the car is a motor vehicle theft. So it looks like we got a green one here. What's the green one? Larceny. And then this one's obviously a person with a gun. So, I mean, look, as you get around the Strip, anything surrounding all of this, this is where the majority of your crime is going to happen. Because that's where the money is, that's where the tourists are, that's where people are carrying cash, that's where people are drinking. That's of course where you're going to have, more of your crime. So looks pretty safe compared to other parts. I agree. And like I said, I've lived over here and I hardly ever see police. There's hardly anything that happens over here. Hopefully it stays like that, but I heard the lights turned down the Strip area because the grasshoppers, probably. They're trying to get rid of them, so that wouldn't surprise me if they did that. Any place in Henderson where they have soccer fields or soccer courts? Trying to think. I've seen some. Where is it? Is this them? I have seen some. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, this is it. Okay, the Arroyo Grande Sports Complex. Apparently they have soccer here. This is in Henderson, so it's super close by. I don't know what the rules are here about if it's public or what the deal is, but baseball. Looks like there's a skate park Looks like a skate park to me. Baseball. There's a field. I'm not seeing soccer though. I mean, I guess you could always play on a baseball field, but that's pretty cool. They have like ramps and stuff for like biking and skateboarding. That's really cool. I didn't know that was there. But yeah, I don't know. I just searched for soccer field. Seems, oh, Heritage Soccer Park. Here you go. There you go. There's a ton of them right there. Yeah. Look at that sunset. That is beautiful. So yeah, there you go. Heritage Soccer Park. It's in Henderson. And that's in like actual Henderson. This is downtown Henderson. This is not where I live, but this is only about 5 minutes to 10 minutes from me. Not even 10 minutes, but you know. Quick. What's up, Natalie? I have so much laundry to do because I have to leave the apartment to do it. And that's annoying. That's how it was in LA for me. I didn't have a washer dryer here in my apartment in LA, so I had to actually like leave to do laundry. That was annoying. It was only like literally right across the hall, but how's crime in the Northwest? It's not bad. It's not nearly as bad as like downtown. I mean, it's still there. Let me see. Let's see. Northwest. I mean, the Northwest definitely has some crime. I don't know exactly what area you're looking at, but you know, there is crime, but you know, it's not as bad as like all. I mean, look how like look at this. It's like max record of 1,000 reach. So like you literally like there's just too many to even like pull up anything. So if I zoom in, like look at North Las Vegas. North Las Vegas is pretty bad. The Strip, downtown, all of that is really bad. But when you get over here, like in the actual Northwest, I mean, it seems like a lot of it is just disturbing the peace over here. I mean, you have some other ones, but it's not a ton. So it doesn't seem that out of control over there. So excited the apartments in Las Vegas have laundry. I have to go downstairs. Yep, that's how it was for me in LA. Don't worry. Let's see. I like your new haircut. Thank you, Natalie. There it is. Did it myself. Super easy. Tony, don't worry about dislikes on your videos. Oh, I know, they both are fine. It's just, I don't understand why people feel the need to have to push dislike. You know, there's always going to be somebody, especially like the bigger your subscriber base grows, the more views you get. That's always going to happen naturally. But I think they have soccer fields off Picos and Henderson. Don't matter if you said public education or schools are bad. I've heard that they're pretty bad. Like not, I don't want it, that came out like really bad, but I've heard they're not great. We'll say it that way. I've heard they're not very good. And, you know, just do your research if, you know, do research on it is what I would suggest. I've heard that Coronado High School here in Henderson is pretty good, but you know. Do you know people who are in the education field who have verified this? No, I've just talked with a couple of people in the area over here, like parents and just people in my community that have asked. And just as a general consensus from what I've seen all over YouTube, everybody seems to have the popular opinion that the schools here are just not great. I noticed some apartments have the laundry out on the balcony next to the water heater. No, thank you. I'll pay a little more to be able to do laundry inside. Yeah, a lot of them actually do have it outside. But yeah, I have mine inside. I like to have them inside. If you want a child to have good education, send them to Singapore, India. A lot of people think public schools are crap in their city. I agree. I mean, anywhere you go, people are going to always pretty much complain about public schools. And honestly, like where I went in Orlando, like my high school was rated one of the best schools. My middle school too. It had like an A rating. It was super like well known for being a really good school. And there was so much drugs, like so much alcohol, I mean, it happens everywhere. Like, I'm not going to, like, it's high school. Like, we've all been there. But, I mean, people complain about the public schools. I mean, my school was an A school, and we had all of those problems. And probably even more so because I lived in a pretty affluent area, and a lot of these kids had a lot of access to money, and that was part of the problem. They were driving around, and they're 16, 17 years old, parking their, brand new BMW and Mercedes on the school lot, and just, How much would elementary teachers... I have no idea, man. What you want to do is go onto Glassdoor. Like, I'll pull it up on here, but... You want to open a restaurant, man, or are you going to be a teacher? What's going on? Let's see. So, yeah, I mean, here's kind of the teachers. ESL teacher, online teacher, summer camp, Clark County School District. Looks like teacher, there's 81 salaries. Looks like the average is 46. Low end 38. I don't know how accurate this is, but I mean, usually Glassdoor is pretty good, and it's got 81 reports. It's actually a little bit higher than I thought it would be for that, but yeah. How come you're so serious? I'm just like tired. It's late. I don't know. "20 minutes, I gotta get sleep to bring a stove for mine." Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here pretty shortly too. It's 11:30, so. I've been running online education school in my whole life. Well, I mean, you gotta make up your mind, man. Don't try to do a million things. Like, do a restaurant or pick what you want to do. Don't try to dip your toe in everything. It's definitely good to be open, but do what you want to do. Don't Don't just do something for money or like whatever the case is. Like obviously we all need money, but do something because you actually want to do it. And if you're not passionate about your business, then your business probably won't last. So, you know, maybe doing the school thing might be better. I don't know. You got to decide that. Manuela, what's up? Welcome. We got some people on late. I'm surprised. It's been dwindling down. We're down to 20 people, but I was surprised there's been so many people on this late. Some dude can do that research himself. I mean, yeah, it's basic stuff. But figured since I'm on here, I would just pull it up. It's easy. Well, dang, it's 11:30, so I think I'm gonna call this one a night, guys. It's been over 2 hours on the live stream, so I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions, real quick, and we can wrap this up probably in the next 5 minutes? Let me know if you have any other questions. But yeah, if you guys are still on, let me know any questions while I'm here. And yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. It really does help. And I'll probably leave the video up. So the more likes we can get on it, the more people that will probably see it in the morning and rewatch. So probably hang out for another couple minutes here. Let me know if you have any questions. If not, we'll go ahead and call it a night. Seems like you guys are heading out, so Black Market, thanks for the stream. You're welcome, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on, and appreciate the little tip that you threw in there. Appreciate that. Anything that comes in, guys, as far as like the super chats, when you guys send them, it literally stays. I have a separate account that's for YouTube that I use to invest in equipment, microphone, camera. I use it strictly for the YouTube channel because I want to be able to make better videos, have more time to do this, and that's what allows me to do that. So yeah, anything you guys give, it stays with this. It's not for personal use or anything. So make $60,000 a year. What are some good areas to live in? Let's see. I mean, Henderson is my favorite area by far. I've had a ton of videos about the good areas to live and areas to avoid on the channel. So make sure you go back and watch the videos that I have. But Henderson is by far my favorite area. Green Valley, favorite area. Thanks for the entertainment. Sugar Plum, thank you. I appreciate that. Again, thank you. Thanks for the chat. We missed you. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad to do these, guys. I want to start doing more of these. I mean, I want to get to a point where I do live videos every single night. Like I want to get to a point where on this channel we're putting out one video every day and a live video at night. So I'd like to get to that point literally where live video and video every day. So that'd be 2 videos a day. That's where I want to get to. They take half the super chat. Yeah, they take 30%. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's better than getting 0. But yeah, PayPal is always an option as well. There's always a link in the description for that. And PayPal only takes 3%. So it's pretty good. I watch Channel 13 online. It seems that Summerlin is always 8 to 10 degrees cooler. Yeah, it's always cooler in Summerlin. Henderson does get a little bit hotter. Donate to his PayPal instead. Yeah, if you guys ever want to use the PayPal instead of the super chat, that's fine. There's literally, if you pull up the description, it's I think the second link or so. Yeah, if you want to use the PayPal instead, it doesn't matter. Either one, whatever's easier for you guys, whatever one you like. But obviously, I prefer the PayPal because YouTube takes 30%. So more puppy money from. Thank you for the live chats. You're welcome, Elaine. I'm glad to come on and help you guys out. Like I said, I want to start doing one of these. I want to get to a point where this channel, we're doing a live video every night and a full video in the morning. So good night, Tony. It was awesome seeing you. Good night, Natalie. Make sure you get that workout in. I didn't check your status tonight. I'll check it in the morning, but I like live streams. The live streams are cool because I can actually interact with you guys. Like the actual video posts are good because I can post videos that are searchable and they're more professional. They're edited. They're just higher quality. So I like those. But the live stream I like to do, like I said, if I can do a video in the morning and then a live stream at night, that'd be amazing. Just right now, I don't have the time to be able to dedicate to that much, but we're getting there. We're trying. I'm hustling. So, all right, guys, I am going to go ahead and cut the stream. So thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for everybody who dropped a donation. We got Sugar Plum. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Black Market. So I appreciate you guys. And if you guys have not yet, before you guys leave, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. That way more people can see the video in the morning because I know a lot of people are asleep. A lot of people didn't get to catch it. So make sure you hit that likes button so that in the morning when people wake up, they'll be able to see it. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming on, and I hope you guys have a great night.